What is happening, everybody? And we are here in the grand finale. No intros needed this time. I'm just gonna let this thing whole play out.
Normandy, do you copy? I need an evac, right now. We're taking heavy
Of course, we have the Reaper IFF, so we're invisible to the Reapers. At least the Normandy is. As long as they don't shoot.
Here, take her.
Shepard!
You gotta get out of here.
I'm all right, Shepard.
Don't argue with me, Liara.
You're not leaving me behind.
No matter what happens. You mean everything to me, Liara. You always will.
Shepard, I am yours.
Go!
I am yours.
We've got reports that someone made it to the Citadel. We need to give them time to get those arms open. All fleets converge on the Crucible. Protected at all costs. Shepard. Shepard.
Anderson. You up here too?
Followed you up, but we didn't come out in the same place. Oh, at least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like?
The conversion center.
You okay?
Just gotta keep moving. It's dark. There's human remains scattered.
Sounds familiar. I'm in a dark hallway. Reminds me of your description of the collector base.
Makes sense.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
Sure. They round them up on Earth, then send the people up here to be processed.
You did say one species per cycle gets turned into a Reaper. I guess
I'm gonna keep moving.
humanity is the lucky subject.
The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better.
I agree with that.
The tubes don't go on forever. But where the hell are we?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Shepard has seen better days.
Whoa.
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting, changing.
Now, how much of this is
Chasm here. And more hallways like the one I was in.
real
I think I'm near an exit.
and actually happening is widely up for debate, and I would recommend you look into the indoctrination theory. There is a whole gang of videos on that on YouTube. It's definitely worth looking into. Personally, I think this is all happening. I do think the Reapers are very much attempting to indoctrinate us,
Might be a way to cross over.
but I don't think
get
we
too
are.
far ahead of me.
The way I disagree with the indoctrination theory is I think this is all real. I think Shepard is really on the Citadel right now.
Just found that chasm we were talking about.
Hold on. I see something. A control panel, maybe. I'm just gonna go on.
Now, whether Anderson is really up here
Anderson.
and who else we're about to meet up here, I'm not sure. But Shepard is definitely up here because the plot wouldn't make any sense otherwise. Yeah, we've never been in this part of the Citadel.
Anderson.
Shepard! I can't!
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What a...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
You looked in the mirror lately?
They're controlling you!
I don't think so, Admiral.
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined, There were some who thought the relay should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined.
You bought yourself a
And the
ticket,
Reapers
front
will do
row
the
to the
same for
destruction
us
of
again,
humanity.
1,000-fold. But
Like I said, oily shadows.
harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
And if you're wrong, you bought yourself a front row ticket to human extinction.
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them,
But I can!
are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You've sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Because of you, humanity is already undone.
That's not true!
They have the Citadel. They've got us fighting each other, instead of fighting them.
I just need to...
You've done exactly what the Reapers wanted. You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong!
You're stronger. Don't let them win. Break their hold. Don't let them control you.
I tried, Shepard.
And now that all either really happened, or those are the two portions of Shepard's psyche winning the argument against indoctrination. Whichever you think is more compelling, I'll leave that up to you. The alternate version of this that I pose is that since we're on the Citadel, they're going really hard with the Reaper tech, and man, we've been around it for a long, long time. And that little argument right there would be a hell of a way for them to Test us, right? One last shot at indoctrination. The choice between control and joining the Reapers or destroying them with Anderson and the elusive man. Or they had indoctrinated all three of us there and were just puppeting us in such close proximity to thousands of Reapers. You can imagine their ability to control us through the roof.
10 seconds to contact. That's it. The Crucible is docked.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's, quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
I think you earned a rest. Anderson? Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, son. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Shepard? Commander?
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The Crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end. Commander Shepard!
I don't see... I'm not sure how to...
Commander!
Wake up.
What? Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
Solution? To what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
Now an eager ear will hear that Commander Shepard's male voice actor and FemShep's female voice actress are also mixed in here with the Catalyst's voice. And remember how I said back in Legion's mission when we went into the Geth Collective that everything that it was showing us was a form of manipulation? Well, now this thing is even taking the form of the kid we watched die back on Earth at the very start of the game, trying to make itself pleasant to us, right? The innocent child. Side with me.
You said you're the Catalyst. What are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem.
By Leviathan.
I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
Inasmuch as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers?
Precisely.
I met your creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expecting.
They said you betrayed them. That you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
Well, they've joined this war now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
Leviathan.
Yes, they created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
Like some perverse time capsule.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believe the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
Happy to disappoint.
The defining characteristic of organic life is that we think for ourselves. Make our own choices. You take that away, and we might as well be machines, just like you.
You have choice, more than you know. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well.
There's Anderson as the
The
representation for
Crucible
that.
will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
Which is why I think this is all a psyche war between us facing indoctrination, right? Even when we see the destroy them ending, it's Admiral Anderson. It's not us.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last.
That's your
Your
opinion.
children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is.
We already proved there is with the
Could
Geth.
instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So, the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
So we'll become indoctrinated. We'll just assimilate into the Reaper hive mind. And we've said it 1,000 times during this series, you can't control Reapers. You might think that you can, but over time it slips. I mean, look at what just happened in our subconscious, if you buy into that theory. Look at what's happening right now. All the oily shadows in our dreams, clearly even Shepard can't resist for forever.
I didn't fight this war so I could give up everything I have.
And I do not look forward to being replaced by you, but I would be forced to accept it.
Not if I refuse to do it.
There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the Crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
Which is the most perverse option of them all.
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
There is little time left, but I will try. Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past,
So it doesn't
but
work.
it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced.
And yet that's exactly what
You
you're
are
asking
ready,
me to do.
and you may choose it.
That's exactly what they're asking me to do. This end-in synthesis is repulsive. What he's asking us to do here, or what this thing is asking us to do here, is take every single organic life form in the whole galaxy and forcefully, against their wishes, with no consent, turn them into part machines. Completely eradicate the whole thing we're fighting for here, which is organic's right to exist in chaos and love and laughter. He's asking us, and it is asking us, to delete all of that against their wishes by force because he asked nicely and says that that's a good solution. After the fact that he just said that didn't even work the last time, it can't be forced, but he wants us to force it on how many trillions in the galaxy? No. I know a lot of people think synthesis is the good ending, but I don't think they've thought that through very much, because that's basically a forced medical procedure that alters their DNA down to fundamental levels on every single life form in the galaxy, from humans, Krogan, Turian, Quarian, all the way down to rats and frogs and flies. That is the most repulsive outcome ever. We just had convinced how many millions of soldiers to come to Earth and die so that we can destroy the Reapers and have things return to the natural order, and people would choose to, against all those soldiers' wishes, just scam them and turn them into machines anyway. Not to mention, what happens to all the people that are already husks and brutes and marauders and cannibals? We're just gonna damn them to exist in that state for forever with no reprieve. They're just now forcefully mutated forever. Weird amalgamations of DNA that don't belong together, that have to be medically enhanced just to keep you alive. We're just gonna keep all that, and we're gonna let all those trillions of civilizations harvested into goo inside the Reapers just continue to exist. We're just gonna allow all that because this thing asks nicely? No.
You're asking me to change everything. Everyone. I can't make that decision. I won't.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
Don't need to
That's beside
imagine.
the point.
Mass Effect 1.
Your time is at an end. You must decide.
Now you can't tell him to shove off and then repeat the cycle all over again, but that's not what we came to do. Admiral Hackett said it best a long time ago. That Reapers are how we win this war, and that's exactly what we're gonna do here. We already proved with the Geth that if we make synthetics, we can establish peace with them. And the galaxy has already learned their lesson. We know how to establish peace with the Geth. And everything we destroy, what did he say? We'll have a little issue rebuilding. It'll all go back to normal, but the Reapers and whatever this thing is will be gone. The galaxy will be free. And that is way better than becoming a Reaper or perverting everything in the galaxy to turn it into a machine against their wishes.
Let's get this over with.
There's only one choice that was ever going to be
Do
made
what you
here.
must.
Pretty easy decision. Already know where I'm going. End this thing once and for all. Organics, humanity, Turian, Krogan, Quarian, Batarian, what's left? Since the Reapers harvested that species to extinction, but I guess he wants us to be on board with that. Regardless of any of that, we are all the masters of our own fate, and that is what organics and natural life is. The Reapers aren't truly alive. For as much as Edie is an intelligent being, she's not really alive, right? The Geth aren't really alive. Shepard is really alive. Ashley is really alive. Liara is really alive. Javik, Rex, they're all really alive. Talizora. I have no intention of forcing them into a situation where now they're all these mutated husks of people against their wishes. Not that anybody say so.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
There is no choice. We must go. Now.
Damn it.
Now everything has a chance. Everyone is the masters of their own fate. They can all be rebuilt without the looming threat of the Reapers. We've already proved that it can be done with the Geth Quarian peace and with Ide. It can all be remade and redone. We have a chance to actually evolve as a people now. Liara has a chance to raise those little blue children. And we know she's good because she's in the Mass Effect 5 trailer, so...
The war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses. The relays are severely damaged, but we won. This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world.
Glad to see they made it out. Looks like they went back to Ilium. Beachfront property, I guess.
Now, as we take our first steps toward restoring what we lost, we must remember what it took to win. This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species. If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine.
I guess the Citadel stayed
A
above
future
Earth.
paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see. And while we still have many challenges ahead of us, we can face them together.
are, Garrus.
And we will honor those who died to give us that future.
Takes a lot of balls to end something like this. Of course, they couldn't help themselves with that. And that is basically it for Mass Effect 3. And like I said, it takes a tremendous amount of balls to end a franchise like this. I really think they nailed it. I understand that Earth and retaking Earth should have been a little more fleshed out. And those final 3 choices are a little contrived if you were expecting something else. But I guess I was never really expecting something else. The ending of Mass Effect 3 has never bothered me the way it does other people. Maybe it's because I'm a fan of the Destroy ending, and so I got what I wanted, right? I get what I want out of this. And I guess if you're not happy with everybody being free to create their own destinies and everything being rebuilt free of a galactic harvest for the rest of time, then I guess maybe you would be dissatisfied. But man, since the very first game we set out to destroy the Reapers and free the galaxy, and that's exactly what we have done. Everybody is free. We lost some lives along the way, you know, Shepard, Thane, Legion, Ide. Although Edie wasn't mentioned right there in the broken section, so she was likely repaired, just like the Citadel and the relays and everything else will be, and the Geth probably too, so it was just Legion there. Yeah, the ending to this game gives me exactly what I wanted from it. The Reapers are dead and everyone in the galaxy is free to make their own fates and do their own thing. Whether that's rebuilding an AI with the Geth as a template, knowing that we can achieve peace now, whether that's implanting ourselves, whatever. If we want to go ahead and implant and achieve synthesis on our own when it's everybody's choice, then I'm fine with that. But I'm definitely not fine with forcing it on people. And again, with control, you can't control Reapers, they control you. Whether that's immediate or the slow over time shift. That's how that would end in my opinion. So Destroy was really only ever the option, right? And the fact that it showed Anderson for the Destroy ending makes me believe that Anderson probably died rushing the beam. And that whole section in there was our psyche resisting indoctrination. You have the 2 parts of our psyche, right? Part of us believes that maybe we can control him, maybe the Elusive Man was right, and the other part is Anderson, destroy him, let's free everybody. And the better side of Shepard's nature wins when I play this game. Yeah, hell of a game. I love the trilogy. The trilogy as a whole, when you put them all together and review them as one game rather than 3 games, it is probably the best game ever made. Now individually, none of them really are that much, but in terms of one whole narrative story, nothing has ever done it better than Mass Effect. In terms of carrying your choices over to the next and having a big narrative spanning multiple games, nothing has done it as good as that, and I doubt it ever will. And I guess we'll see how Mass Effect 5 handles all these choices, since it's a direct sequel, not like Andromeda. But yeah, hats off to the chef, man. It loses points here and there for certain decisions and things that are a little contrived or that should have been more fleshed out. I blame EA for a lot of the time limit stuff on that. But honestly, as a whole trilogy package, I'd give this a 9. Like I said, it's not perfect, it's definitely not a 10, and none of the games in this series are a 10. But as a whole, I'd give this whole experience a 9. I genuinely think this is a must-play. I think if you don't play this game as a fan of RPGs, you are missing out on an experience that is once in a lifetime. Like, I remember the first time I ever beat this game, I remember sitting in my chair at like 4 in the morning, just blankly staring at my screen after watching that closing scene right there. And I had played Andromeda first. And Andromeda hilariously, is the game that convinced me to try the original trilogy. Then I played this and I was like, damn, what the hell was Andromeda? And I remember just sitting here, mind blown at the experience that I had been given. It is very, very good, and I would highly recommend, if any of you have not played this, to play it and make your own decisions and make your own choices and read the codex, dive into all that, and see how it all works out for you. Because man, I love this thing. I have replayed it many, many times and will continue to do so until the day that I am dead, I think. Well, the review and the ramble over and out. I guess. One last thing to show you guys.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the Shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
One more story. And that is gonna wrap it on up for Mass Effect 3. I really, really loved making this for you guys. So congratulations on bringing an end to the Reaper threat. Commander Shepard has become a legend, and from here you can continue to build that legend. It has been a long journey, for Shepard and for the team here at BioWare. And like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy began as the vision of a small team, but over the years it has grown. That growth has been fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of our player community. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We look forward to sharing further adventures with you in the Mass Effect universe, the Mass Effect team. Yeah, I really did enjoy making this series for you guys. I've been wanting to put the whole trilogy on my channel for a real long time, so if you did enjoy this series, please do leave a like and a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, share it with your friends. Play alongside with me, experience this thing with me. It's all beautiful. Without further ado, I guess I'm just gonna get out of your hair, so thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you soon with another series. Take care, man. Peace.